Ever wondered what makes a portrait truly unforgettable? It's not just about a sharp photo. It's about capturing a feeling, a moment, a real connection. Today, we're diving deep into the art of portrait photography, and I'll show you how to create images that truly speak to the viewer. Let's get started. First up, the most crucial element. Light. Think of it as painting with light. You have three main tools. Your key light is your primary light source, illuminating your subject. The fill light softens the shadows created by the key light, giving a more balanced look. And the backlight, or rim light, separates your subject from the background, adding depth and a beautiful glow. You don't need fancy equipment to start. A large softbox in a studio creates gorgeous, controlled light, but honestly, a simple window can be your best friend. The soft, diffused light coming from a window is incredibly flattering and perfect for creating gentle, natural-looking portraits. Now, let's talk about how you frame your shot. Composition is your secret weapon for guiding the viewer's eye. The rule of thirds is a classic for a reason. Imagine your frame is divided into a 3x3 grid. Instead of placing your subject dead center, position them along one of the lines or at an intersection. This creates a more dynamic and visually interesting image. Another great technique is using leading lines. Look for natural lines in your environment, a fence, a road, a winding path, and to use them to draw the viewer's eye directly to your subject. It's a simple trick that adds a powerful sense of direction and focus to your photos. Posing can feel awkward, but it doesn't have to be. The key is to make your subject feel comfortable. Instead of rigid commands, give them gentle directions. Try asking them to lean slightly against a wall, shift their weight from one foot to the other, or interact with something in their hands, like a coffee cup or a book. A simple tip for a more relaxed look is to have them put their hands in their pockets or cross their arms loosely, and remember to keep the conversation flowing. A genuine laugh or a thoughtful expression often comes from natural interaction, not forced poses. The goal is to capture them, not just a position. Let's quickly touch on gear. You don't need the most expensive camera, but your lens choice matters. A prime lens, like a 50mm or an 85mm, is fantastic for portraits. They have a wide aperture, which is that f number on your camera. A low f number, like f1.8, creates that beautiful, blurry background, known as bokeh, making your subject pop. When setting your camera, keep your ISO as low as possibly 100 or 200 to get the cleanest, most detailed image without any grainy noise. Your shutter speed should be fast enough to avoid blur, especially if you're shooting handheld. A good rule of thumb is to keep it at least double your lens's focal length. Finally, let's get creative. A portrait doesn't always have to be a simple headshot. Think about environmental portraits. This style captures your subject in a place that's meaningful to them, their studio, their favorite cafe, or out in nature. It tells a much richer story about who they are. Don't be afraid to play with different angles. Shoot through objects for interesting foregrounds, or use unconventional lighting. Photography is an art, so experiment and find a style that feels authentic to you and your subject. The most powerful portraits are the ones that tell a story and reveal a little piece of someone's soul. And that's a wrap on our crash course in portrait photography. I hope these tips help you feel more confident behind the camera. The best way to learn is to practice. So grab your camera, find a friend, and start shooting. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more photography tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.